One of the strongest scientific areas for showing that EPA is beneficial is in the area of depression. Increasing EPA in individuals with depression can help alleviate many of the symptoms that are associated with the condition.
I was diagnosed with depression in 1998 and spent years on antidepressants, which I don't think did anything for me. I fought with the psychiatrist for years to take me off them, and finally, 10 years later, he did take me off them, but asked me to take a good quality Omega every day, which I agreed to do because I would have done anything to get off the antidepressants. And I don't think people really know what a good Omega is. I didn't. I just went along to my local health food shop and bought 2 for 1, and they didn't make any difference, and I stopped taking them. Until a friend of mine, I was moaning to her like you do, that these Omegas hadn't worked, and she told me about Igennus and Vegepa, which I believe everything this friend says. She's great, and she was right about Vegepa too. They've made a big difference to my life. I felt like a big cloud had been lifted when I started taking them, so I'm happy to be here today to tell others about them, because I think it's a product that really works. And I haven't found many products in my life that really work, so.
My advice to people who are wondering about taking fish oils is that they definitely should, because of unless they are going for a completely natural diet, which is almost an organic diet, and even then, with current farming methods, there isn't as much omega-3 in particular available in natural foods as there would have been 200 years ago. So therefore, if you're nowadays, you need to be taking some supplement. I know that it's said you can live off oily fish, but I don't know what the figures are, but I have a feeling that it's you have to eat oily fish several times a week.
I still have lots of fish in my diet, but I'm not naive enough to think that given how much food has to be produced these days and how farmed fish is these days, that I get all the omegas I need from fish. And also the fish we eat are fully grown fish, and I know that the oil extracted from the fish for Vegepa is from very young fish that aren't contaminated by the toxicity.
So I mean, I do have people who say to me, well, how do I know that I'm deficient in omega-3s? And what I would say to them is, if you're not consuming 2 portions of fish a week, and we're kind of talking more on sort of about oily fish, so mackerel, sardines, anchovies, that kind of thing, the chances are that over a period of time they may actually become quite deficient in these long-chain fats. But that's the beauty of Vegepa, is it's so concentrated that just taking 2 capsules a day is actually the equivalent of their 2 portions of oily fish a week. So it kind of just solves their omega-3 intake.
I recommend it to everyone because it really works. I struggled for so many years to find something that worked for depression other than antidepressants. So I want to tell other people about it. Why shouldn't they know? It might save them many years of something that doesn't work for them. I mean, antidepressants just made me feel numb. They didn't work, and they don't even know why antidepressants work. But we know why omegas work, so everybody should take them. Not just if you're feeling depressed, they help everybody's state of mind. They're good for lots of things. So yeah, I recommend them to everybody. And they're on my website, and I've even written about them in my book because I believe in them so much.
Now that is an interesting question. What else have I found the benefits from the Vegepa in particular and the relevant omega-3? Well, just say that at 66 I sometimes feel I'm acting like a 16-year-old.